Hello learners, this is Bhavna Sharma, your maths educator. Today we are going to learn about fractions. First of all, let us clear what is fraction. So, fraction is a small or tiny part of something, or we can say dividing a whole thing in two parts is called fraction. Let's see some examples. If we have a pizza slice and we are 8%, we have to divide that among them. How can we divide that? We have to cut that, and after that each one will get one slice. So that one slice is called 1 upon 8 fraction. How 1 upon 8? That each one of them will get one slice among 8 slices. Now, there are parts of fractions. There are two parts of fractions. First is numerator and second is denominator. What is numerator and what is denominator? So, numerator is the upper part of the fraction and denominator is the down part of the fraction. So, in this number, here you can see 2 is numerator and 5 is denominator. Why? Because 2 is written at the upper part of the fraction and 5 is written at the down part of the fraction. In other words, we can say numerator is number of parts we have and denominator is total parts in whole. In this picture, you can see there are many pictures and we have written the fraction of these pictures. How can we write the fraction of these pictures? We can write by writing the number of shaded portion at the upper part as numerator and total number of the slices or strokes at the down part, that is denominator. In all the pictures, it is the same thing. There are types of fractions. There are many types of fractions. First of all, there is proper fraction, then improper fraction, unit fraction, mixed fraction, equivalent fraction, like fraction, and unlike fractions. These are some types of fractions. We are going to learn them step by step. First of all, let us discuss about proper fraction. What is proper fraction? A fraction where numerator is less than denominator. In an example, we can say 5 upon 7 is a proper fraction. Why we can say? Because here numerator is less than denominator. In other examples also, we can say these all are proper fraction because the numerator, that is 5, 3 and 2, all are less than denominator. Now, let's discuss about improper fractions. What are improper fractions? A fraction where numerator is more than denominator. Let's see some examples. In our number 4 upon 3, here numerator is more than denominator. So this is an improper fraction. Next, we have 5 upon 2, then 8 upon 5. In all these examples, numerators are more than denominators. So, we can say these all are improper fractions. Next, we have unit fraction. What is unit fraction? A fraction where numerator is 1. In every fraction where numerator is 1, it will be unit fraction. In our example, we have 1 upon 5, 1 upon 7, 1 upon 9. Here, in all examples, you can see the numerator is 1 only. So, this type of fraction is called unit fraction. And now, we have mixed fraction. What are mixed fraction? A fraction which is mixture of whole number and a fraction. Examples, if we have 1, 1 upon 2, 15, 5 upon 6, 3, 2 upon 3, and 10 6 upon 7. These all are type of mixed fraction. Slowly and gradually we will learn to how to solve these type of fractions. First of all, let us just memorize these, that what mixed fraction is. So a mixture of whole number and a fraction is called a mixed fraction. Now we have equivalent fraction. What are equivalent fractions? Fraction that represent the same value is equivalent fraction. It's the same portion of a whole. It means if you have equivalent fraction of 5 upon 7, that is 10 upon 14. How? Equivalent of 6 upon 4 is 12 upon 8. Slowly we will learn how to calculate this. So, how to get equivalent fraction? There are two ways to get equivalent fraction. First is multiply and second is divide. First of all, let us discuss about multiply. What is multiplying? Suppose if we have a number 3 upon 4. So, what we have to do to make it equivalent fraction? We have to multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. Example, 3 upon 4 will be multiplied by 2 upon 2. We will multiply the numerator by 2 and the denominator by 2. After multiplying it, we will get 6 upon 8. So, 3 upon 4 and 6 upon 8 both are equivalent fractions. Now, let us discuss about divide. How can we get equivalent fraction by dividing? Suppose, if we have a number 10 upon 60, divide both numerator and denominator with the same number. To make equivalent fraction, we have to multiply or divide the fraction with the same number. So, now 10 upon 60 will be divided by 10 upon 10. Numerator will be divided by 10 and denominator will also be divided by 10. We will get 1 upon 6. So, we can say 10 upon 60 and 1 upon 6 are equivalent fractions. Now, there are like fractions and unlike fractions. What are like fractions and what are unlike fractions? First of all, let us discuss about like fraction. Like fraction means where you have the same denominator. In these examples, you can see we have same denominators like 4 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 1 upon 5. In all these examples, we have the same denominator. So, it is kind of like fraction. And now, what are unlike fractions? Unlike fractions, like just we have numerator and denominator different, where we have 6 upon 7, 4 upon 8, 6 upon 9. Here numerator and denominator both are different. So it is kind of unlike fractions. That's all about fractions. In our next class, we will learn how to solve them. Thank you.